of the field, you'd better be prepared for some heavy pressure coming your way. They're going to try and get another big score and a big one early.
Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that makes the score 7-0. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Denver playbook. See what they're talking about.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. On second down, it's Jones. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Jones. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
That was a nice grab. Just couldn't get the feet down, right? He needed that toe tap sequence there. Whatever size shoe he's wearing, probably need about a half size smaller to complete that one.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Rodgers. And Adams has it complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I'll take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Rodgers throwing again. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
But they took the shot, didn't get it. There's definitely a difference here because they had a chance to get 7, maybe 8 if they pushed it. Instead, they'll likely settle for 3.
Yeah, opening drive, holding him to 3. Psychologically, maybe a win for the defense. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you can potentially open the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at the 20. To throw is Cousins. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Dang.
Adrian Amos with a pick, and they will score. It's a Packer touchdown.
My fault.
Now, that was a beautiful play. A pick six. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the lead is now 10-7.
That's it. Give him something.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Back to it after the pick six. Cousin in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Zadarius Smith, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Back near the goal line, Cousins. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. A big pickup, 18 yards, but they still stop him well short of the marker. They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late-game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18. On second down, it's Jones, able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And able to find Graham, complete. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Throwing is Rodgers. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. The veteran tight end Mercedes Lewis, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Now Rodgers. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Trey Waynes, the Michigan State man, right there in coverage. 2 incompletions haven't moved him any closer. And likely throwing again, you'd have to think on 3rd and goal here. Rodgers now to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. How about the defensive stand here from 1st and goal? 3 straight incompletion.
Yeah, I think people are wondering why didn't they try and run it at least once in there. But once the first incompletion happened, it's almost like they were committed to throwing the ball from then on out.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
After the made field goal, now Crosby will do the kickoff duties. So that one will be accepted. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hatchet. 49, check 49, check 49.
Here's Cousins. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. A big play there, Cousins to Thielen, 52 yards. They'll run with Cook, and this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and goal, Cousins, and he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Zadarius Smith able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Check 99, check 99.
Here is Cook on 3rd and goal. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Now Cousins on 4th down. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. Well, we said after the turnover on downs, that's almost guaranteed points the other way. But I guess they weren't listening to the broadcast because they did not cash in for any good job to step up defensively.
We get that a lot, don't we? Where we hear a lot of people say they just don't listen to the broadcast. They feel like it works out better for them. It certainly did for this defense, didn't it? They didn't listen. They responded and shut them down.
A well-executed 22-yard gain. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit
trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on.
Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A first down throw for Cousins. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Zadarius Smith getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been on constant duress.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Setting up the screen for Cook. The screen does get him 9, but it also brings up a 4th down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a third time here on fourth down. Now Cousins. And Diggs has it. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He's going to launch this thing right at, and that's caught inside the 30. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. A final shot before half for Rodgers. And this is caught inside the 5. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace.
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams. 62 yards. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Zadarius Smith. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. On 4th down, they do snap it to Cousins. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. Check 43.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Davante Adams with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Crosby connects on the extra point. The decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings. Now a run with Cook. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Looking to throw on second down. Cousins lets it fly for Thielen. And that'll be incomplete.
Wow, bro.
Good protection at time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
42. Bravo. Here we go. Mike 42, Mike 42.
From the gun, here's Cousins. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Adrian Amos with a pick. And nothing but daylight ahead.